darlings, welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Sindhu here. In today's video, I'm going to share 5 essential stuffs that you need to have in your wardrobe when it comes to sarees. Before getting into the video, a tiny bit about me. I'm a fashion stylist and a skincare enthusiast. I love inspiring others to find their unique style and to take care of their skin. If you're interested in topics like that, subscribe to this channel and get ready to get inspired. These saree essentials that I'm going to share with you are always in my closet because these essentials makes my saree life real easy and it makes it interesting too. So let's see the essentials that I always have in my wardrobe, and I also recommend you have those in your wardrobe. The very first essential you need to have in your wardrobe is a basic black blouse. I say a basic black blouse because I'm not talking about that extra worked and like extravagant blouse. I'm talking about a very simple plain basic blouse. You can have 2 or 3 different styles of black blouses, like one with a puff sleeve, one with a plain sleeve, one with a sequence or something like that. I have all these 3 in my wardrobe because I love having black blouses as an option, because most of the sarees that we wear can be worn with a black blouse. So instead of wearing a saree always with the same blouse over and over again, try wearing a saree with different blouses. It gives the whole saree a new look. And the second essential you need to have is a golden blouse. Yes, a golden blouse is also a staple in my wardrobe because a gold blouse also goes with lots of sarees and it looks really pretty when you match it according to the shade of gold. There are lots of different shades of gold when it comes to blouses. So always make sure you have 2 or 3 different shades that will allow you to wear your blouse with a matching saree and make you look much prettier, and it gives you more options when it comes to styling your sarees. And it's really important to choose a right shade of gold for the saree, because if you wear 2 different shades of gold, like your blouse in a shade of gold and your saree in a shade of gold, it's not going to look that good. So make sure you match the gold colors. And the third essential you need is a strapless bra. Strapless bras are really easy to find nowadays. You don't need to go and buy just a strapless bra. You can buy a bra that can be converted into a strapless bra. Why I recommend you having a strapless bra is because when we wear blouses that have a deep U cut in the back, or like which has a pod design or something like a different kind of a design, if a bra strap peeks out of it, it's going to ruin the whole look, because we don't want the bra strap to distract all the attention to it. That's the only reason I'm telling that. If you wear a strapless bra with a blouse like that, you will be much comfortable and you will be like really confident that your saree and blouse is looking on point and your bra strap is not showing. And the fourth essential thing that you always need to have in your wardrobe that I do always have is a stick-on bra. Because when you wear a blouse which has a beautiful design in the back, like a transparent design or a deep design, and if you're like me, your bra strap doesn't stray like horizontal to the ground, you will have your bra itself peeking through your blouse, and that is not a good look. I have suffered from it a lot of times, and I'll be like, okay, today I'm not wearing a bra, I'm just wearing my blouse, and I'll be like so uncomfortable. I don't like being braless because I don't know, I don't like that feeling. So I always have a stick-on bra in my hand because most of my blouses have like work in the back. So I go with the stick-on bra, which helps me to keep my tension away from like showing my bra and like making sure everything is in place, So stick-on bra comes in handy. And the next essential thing that I would recommend is having a transparent bra strap. And I highly suggest you buying a very high quality bra strap, because or else it will dug into your skin and it will irritate. So make sure you buy a thick and a comfortable bra strap that is transparent. I recommend it because at times we'll have our shoulder width very thin, and I don't want the bra strap showing here again, because if we go for some styles that are like beautiful and a bra strap is showing, it's going to gain all the attention. That's the only reason I recommend you having a transparent bra strap. I always like to have my shoulder width to be like 1 inch or like less than 1.5 inch, because I like that look. I have very narrow shoulders. If I wear a blouse that has bigger like straps, I feel like my frame is being like shrinked in even more. That's why I like my shoulder width of my blouse to be narrower, so it gives a little of a broad shoulder look. So that's the reason I like having a transparent bra strap. And even it will come in handy when you are wearing a boat neck blouse or like a boat neck salwar kameez or something like that. Boat necks usually be broad, and like most of the time the bra straps will be showing. If you have a transparent bra strap, it'll work like a dream. And the next essential thing that I will recommend, and everyone needs it when wearing a sari, is high quality safety pins. Because having a high quality safety pin will assure that you don't like damage your sari at any cost. Because having a high quality safety pin will assure that you don't damage your sari at all. When buying your safety pins, make sure your pins doesn't bend that easily, and also the pin is really sharp, so it will work like a needle when you're like poking your sari to pin it. Few of you always ask me that you are using a lot of safety pins, won't it damage your saris? I am very sure that my saris won't get damaged because I use high quality safety pins. I test it before I buy it because I don't have any name brands that I can mention where I buy my safety pins from. But I usually like test my safety pins and make sure it is like thick and it is really sharp. When you pin your saris, if your safety pin is really sharp, it will work like a needle and it goes really smooth and it won't damage your sari at all. If it is blunt, what happens is like when you try to pin it, it will break the fabric and then go into it. That is not what we want because that is what will damage the saris. And that is the reason I recommend you having a quality safety pin. Always test your safety pin before buying it and always have a plenty of safety pins with you, because I always lose my safety pins and I always have backup safety pins with me, because if I lose some, I'll always have something to replace it. And once I find my safety pins like sharpness has been like gone or it has been like went blunt, I'll definitely replace it with a new one because I don't want to damage my sari at any cost. So my pinks, these are the very basic staples that I recommend every one of you have in your wardrobe that will make your sari draping life really easy. I'll definitely link everything that I have mentioned in this video, like a strapless bra or the straps or the sticky bras, everything in the description box, so you can find it easily. So if you have any comments or queries about this video, please leave it in the comment section. I'll definitely get back to you as soon as possible. If you have anything else to discuss regarding fashion or skincare, please join my private Facebook group, which is all ladies, and it is a very secure group. And also answer the questions when you click the join button so I can accept you and know that you are an authentic person. And also my pinks, my sari draping masterclass is happening this November in Chennai and in Bangalore. If you're interested in registering yourself for the sari draping masterclass, please visit the link provided in the description box and register yourself. It is going to be a very awesome experience for you and also for me, because I'm going to meet you all in person and teach everything that I know about sari in this masterclass. And I am really excited about it. And also my pinks, I'm going to have only 10 people in a session to teach the sari draping masterclass, because I want to teach it perfectly, so you don't need to ask anyone for help when you are going to drape your sari. I will also provide a service number through which you can register to the masterclass directly. I am receiving lots of requests for the sari class already. I am so happy. I can't wait to teach you all in person. I am so thankful for you to asking me to teach you a sari draping masterclass, and I am so grateful that I could actually organize a sari draping masterclass so soon. So as of this year, this is the only class that I can like possibly organize. I don't know what's going to happen next year, but this is the class, this is happening and I'm excited. So go ahead and register for the class. We'll meet there and learn sari draping. That's it for this video, my pinks. If you like this video and learn something out of it, please give it a thumbs up button and click the subscription button and click the notification bell so you will get notified every time I upload a new video. I'll catch you in my next video. Until then, be kind to one another. Bye bye. With love, Sindhu. At times I will feel like because my around oh, I have cold. I always have in the description box, not in the description box. So please, not peace.